Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever thought about how you describe your entire day, from the second you wake up until your head hits the pillow, but in Armenian? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to figure out.
So picture this. Someone walks up to you and asks you that question right now. Would you know what to say? Yeah, it sounds a little intimidating, right? But stick with me, because we're about to make this surprisingly easy. And you know what the best part is? We're going to lay down all the key building blocks you need in just the next 5 minutes. Seriously, ready to jump in? Let's do this.
All right, so every day has a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? Let's start at the very beginning, the morning, or as you'd say in Armenian, aravad. We'll kick things off with the first thing most of us do. You know that moment, the alarm goes off, your eyes flutter open, you wake up. The Armenian verb for that is artnanal. Let's say that one together, nice and slow. It's arten now. Come on, say it with me. Arten now. Perfect.
All right, so you're up. What's next on the list? For a lot of people, it's hopping in the shower. In Armenian, the phrase for that is logank vinduau. So this one's a two-parter. Let's try it slowly. Logank indunal. Now a little faster. Logank indunal. See? You've already got the first part of your morning routine down. Awesome.
Okay, we're up, we're showered, we're ready to go. Now let's get into the main part of the day, that busy stretch where we're usually working or studying.
So for a lot of us, the biggest chunk of the day is all about work. The Armenian verb for to work is a super common one you'll hear all the time, ashkatel.
Let's give this one a try. Ashkatel. Say it with me again. Ashkatel. Nice. You're getting the hang of this. But hey, maybe your day isn't about work. Maybe it's about hitting the books. In that case, the verb you're going to need is sovorel, which means to study.
Let's practice this one. Sovorel. One more time. Sovorel. Seriously, you're doing great with these pronunciations.
And just like that, the day's winding down. We're heading into the evening, or yetterko, and pretty soon it'll be night, which is gisher.
And now we get to what is, honestly, my favorite activity of the day, to sleep. The Armenian verb for this is nice and simple. It's kanel.
I love this one. It's so short and easy. Just kanel. Go ahead, give it a try. Kanel. And there you have it. We've literally gone from sunup to sundown with just a few key words.
Okay, this is where it gets really cool. We're going to take these puzzle pieces we've just learned and actually build something with them, a real conversation.
So someone might ask you this. In ches aravotion. That just means, what do you do in the morning? You can actually see our word for morning, aravot, right there in the question. Pretty cool, huh?
And check out this answer. Yes, artnanamem, logan unanam. Boom, right there. You can see the exact words we just practiced, artnanamem and logan unanam, fitting perfectly into a real sentence.
So here's the whole back and forth. You can see how the question about the morning gets an answer, and then there's a question about the evening. This is a great spot to hit pause, by the way, just to really see how it all flows together. So you might be thinking, okay, how do I make my own sentences? Well, it's not some big secret. It's actually a pretty simple three-step pattern. You start with who's doing it, the subject, like yes for I. Then you say when, like gesheri for at night, and finally you say what you're doing, the action, like kaname for I sleep. Just follow that pattern, subject, time, action, and you can start building all sorts of sentences to talk about your day. It's that easy.
So now you've got the words and you've got the formula. It's your turn to start putting it all together and describing your own life in Armenia. Just take a second and look at all this. Seriously, in just a couple of minutes, you've picked up a whole set of words to talk about your entire day. That is an amazing foundation to build on. So think about it for a second. You have a brand new toolkit to talk about your day in a completely different language. The only question left is, what are you going to say first?